Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this video, we're going to be doing the biggest unboxing that I've ever done, I think. So for this unboxing, it's one box, one giant box, which is too big for me to pick up and hold like on camera. It's really big, one pile of loot, lots of things. I've been saving it up for a while. A lot of you have been asking me, can't talk. A lot of you have been asking me about certain figures. They're in there. I've been waiting to ship it for a while because so many things were due to come out at the same time basically, and then they got delayed and didn't come out or whatever, so I just kept delaying the loot. And then finally I said, okay, ship it. And here it is. So we're going to open it. There's so many things that I don't know if we're going to have time because you guys don't have the attention span for it based on basically every bit of research on the internet. YouTube people don't like watching long videos like this. So anyway, I don't know if we're going to have time to look at any of the stuff directly, specifically. But we're going to see. Maybe there's a couple things in there I'll want to open up. I don't know. All right. It's probably going to be, I might have to cut this video up because it's a lot of stuff. But we'll see. It might work, might not. I'm going to have tons of this stuff. Let's see if I can get it out. I don't know. It's trying to just pick up everything. They tucked it in, so I'm not going to. But I'm going to have like bed sheets worth of this stuff in here. All right. Get that out of the way. All right. First thing we have is Ultron Prime, which is the SH Figuarts movie version of Ultron. We're going to at least open the brown shipper box. Now, from what I've heard, well, I know I paid a lot for it because this was a Bandai exclusive, which means you can only get it from a very few select places, and so I didn't want to get it from those places for various reasons. But Big Bad Toy Store gets them, but they have to buy them basically like anybody else and then sell them, so it gets marked up, which is understandable. I get it. That's why I paid it. Unfortunately, I've heard and I've seen pictures that this figure is pretty bad. I really hope that's not the case. I'm definitely not buying the Revoltech version, but from what I've seen, the Revoltech version is actually a little bit better in some ways, so I hope that's not the case. Looking at it, it might be, if I can angle it the right way. Dang, left hand doesn't want to do what I want it to do. This way. There we go. Yeah, it looks like that might be the case. We'll see. We will see. You guys know, if it's no good, I'm going to let you know. So, no worries about that. This one. All right. Been waiting for this guy for ages. The blue-haired Vegeta. Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Or Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Which, some people are complaining about the hair being the painted metallic blue, which is kind of in line with the Trunks and the Vegeta premium figures. And here's the thing, Vegeta and Trunks and Goku and all those other figures that were shown off at kind of the same time, the Super Saiyan God Goku, not the purple one, the blue one, you know, they all had this kind of paint scheme for the hair, which I was like, I'm not sure how I feel about that. It might look weird, but once the Goku came out with that pencil topper looking hair, this is definitely the better option. So I'm not sure you guys should be complaining about this. That Goku's hair does not look good in relation or in comparison to this Vegeta's hair. So let's pop one open and take a look. I always grab two, at least whenever the figures aren't super expensive. I grab two, that way if one's missing parts or something like that, I don't have to, I'm going to have to get the figure replaced anyway, but I can make sure I get a good figure in case they sell out or something. You never know. So I always grab at least two for the imports. Most of them. I have to say, I am at first glance, my first impression is that this hair looks fine. I think it looks pretty good. And then he's got, obviously, the new body mold, which I'm going to have to mess around with it a little bit. But so far, I like the profile. He's got some back to him. Sometimes, not down here, this kind of back, the real back. Sometimes they don't sculpt the back like on most of the earlier figures. So that would be bad. One thing I'm a little concerned about is it looks like the arms might be the old original arms. You see how it has a little thing right there? Seems like that might be the case. But the rest of the figure looks pretty good, and I think I'm going to have to spend some time with it, but I think I like that hair. I think it looks pretty good. So that's nice. Oh, I already took a figure out of the box, and I said I wasn't going to do that. It's going to be a long video. Buckle up, pop some corn. Oh well, alright, there's more. Let's do this guy next. The DC Collectibles Batman, is it? Yeah, the New Adventures, which isn't as good. The gray one's way better, IMO. But we have Killer Croc, which, as far as this line goes, I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, why are you still collecting it? Most of the figures aren't very good. And the thing is, I'm a huge fan of the animated series for Batman, and I've already got most of the figures, so I'm counting on the fact that they're going to run out soon of characters to make, and they will discontinue the line because there's none left. They've already made a ton, and through the rest of this year, they should be releasing a ton, and I think that'll be it. So fingers crossed, that'll be it, and I don't have to not have the set. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to only have a few. And I guess I could cherry pick and sell off the ones I don't like, but I kind of want all of them, even though they're not great, because they're still going to look like the cartoon standing on the shelf, so I don't know. Next thing, we have Spiny and Lakitu and Hammer Brother, which, well, you guys know how I feel about Mario, and somebody made the point on my Mario video, oh no, it was one of the, I think it was like set B or C or whatever, stop complaining about Mario. That's exactly how the person said it, I could tell. Oh, man. So I just did something I shouldn't have done, and I opened it on this side, which, plastic. You don't want to open on the same side as the plastic, because it doesn't open as well. So if you want to keep your boxes nice and minty, you always open on the cardboard edge side. Anyway, that was the voice he used, and he was complaining that I mentioned Mario being a lousy figure in the review for the option set, and that's a valid thing to bring up. I mean, the option set's kind of useless without the figure, without the main figure. So mentioning that the main figure's not very good in the option set is a perfectly justifiable thing, and so I let him know that. You guys know I don't have a problem telling somebody some stuff in the comment section. These guys are really lightly colored, so it's probably too bright up there for you. They look alright. Hopefully it doesn't look like they're gonna have some posability, unlike the ones that we've seen before. We'll see. They look okay. They're gonna look good standing there anyway, so whatever. And that's gonna lead into the next one, which is bum bum bum. That is not Mario music. King Koopa Bowser, which you guys know, I think dang it, there's plastic on both sides. Well, we do right-hand side if that's the case. I did talk about this from New York Comic-Con this past year, how Bowser looks fairly small in relation to Mario, which is unfortunate indeed. However, this Bowser doesn't look that small. I mean, it's obviously smaller than I would have liked. It's not N64 style Bowser, but it looks like it might be okay. Might be okay. It definitely looks okay, and I'm gonna leave it at that for now. We're gonna definitely do the review for this guy, but I think he looks alright. Does he look a whole lot better than the Jax? Well, in some regards very much better, and then in some regards not so much. So we're gonna have to do the review. I'll make sure to pull out the Jax figure and the Mario figure when we do that, so you guys have some reference points. But it looks alright. So far, I'm not disappointed. It's kind of hard to be disappointed when you have low expectations, but that's okay. Oh, I never mentioned this. I said this was my biggest unboxing ever. Not necessarily in quantity, but it was a large volume of items in terms of the scratch. Because we're running out of stuff. There's still a fair bit left, but well, whatever. I got this guy, which is unfortunate because I don't have the other two yet. I need Charizard and Blastoise. And there's a guy, if you're out here listening, guy that I'm talking about, dude, he was selling them on eBay. He had them loose, didn't even picture all of the accessories, but he said they were in there. He said they were minty fresh, but without any packaging. So I'm like, that's iffy. So here, I'll make you an offer. It's only a little bit less than you're trying to get anyway. Why don't you take that offer? He said, sure, I'll take that offer. And then he posted the offer, but he didn't make it a buy it now thing. And he left a large amount of shipping on there. I'm like, no, the offer was the offer. Make it the offer and we got a deal. I'll take them. But I'm not going to pay a whole bunch with at least a fair chance of them being in not good condition. The auction ended. Nobody bid because he was asking too much. and he never relisted them or isn't responding to me or anything. So, disappointment. I wanted to get all 3 of them, but I don't know. This guy, I just grabbed this guy because I don't collect these, but I'm sick and tired of not having an actual Jim Lee-esque Sabretooth in my Marvel collection. There's just not a good Marvel Legends one, and since Sabretooth in the Jim Lee cartoon, the 90s cartoon, is humongous, I thought this would be okay to add to the collection, so I did. I got one, and I know it's not great, but it's definitely good enough. It looks like, except for his beard, looks like he dunked his head in some milk that has Oreos broken up into it. Pretty soon, there's just going to be a pile of stuff here. I'm going to have to probably cut the video. We'll see. Alright, next thing is the body Coon. These are those blank bodies from SH Figure Arts. I got the DX sets, of course. We also have this one. The female, which is Chan. If you're not sure why they say Coon and Chan, Google it. I don't want to do a Japanese lesson. But it's a suffix. It's an honorific suffix. And these guys I thought would be cool maybe for customs. But that's not why I got them. I got them because I wanted a set for kind of as it's hinting towards it by having these kind of like squiggles and stuff around here. Just to have like a body reference, even though I know they're not perfect. I thought they'd be cool to have. And just maybe to pose with other figures, or who knows. But I wanted to get them, so I got them, and there they are. I'm not going to take them out now because they're light gray, so probably with this light, when I stick things forward, it's going to wash them out a whole bunch. But that's okay. We're going to leave them there for now. What else do we have? Ah, yes. Kirby sold me on the Nendroids only for ones that I want. And since this guy does make an appearance in the Smash Bros, he's getting in the collection. And he lends himself toward the Nendroid design anyway. I mean, he doesn't need to have the most range of motion, all that kind of stuff. So he's going to be a nice addition to the Smash collection, which I'm going to update. I promise, guys, I'm going to do a new Smash video soon. I just don't know how soon, especially with these top 10 videos I'm doing. It's a pain in the butt to make them. I don't mind doing it, obviously. If you guys like the videos, then that's fine. But it all takes effort and time, so we'll get to it eventually is what I'm saying. Alright, the next thing is, this is an older batch of figures that I just never shipped, but these will also be reviewed. Let's see. I think I know what's in here specifically in terms of the case breakdown, but I wasn't paying that much attention. It happens sometimes. Some of these are going to be giveaways for my Patreon account, because I do that. So we have this 6-inch Star Wars Black Han Solo from the new movie. We have Armored Up Finn. Is this the set I ordered? It might be. I think it might be. We have Finn in the armor with the blood stain on him, on his helmet. We have that one. I thought I ordered a different case. Maybe not. The Flame Trooper, we have 2 of those. Not sure why. Nobody's going to army build those, right? They might be good for customs. Or like I said, I do giveaways through my Patreon account for patrons of a certain tier. So these are going to go towards that. Some of these. Jango Fett. Needed Jango Fett because I figure, why not? Oh, we're starting to pile up. That's not good. And Captain Phasma, which, you know, some people say it's a really good figure. Some people say it's really lousy. Well, I'll be the judge of that. It looks alright. It looks okay. Nothing special at this point. But we'll see. And then is this the last thing? This is the last thing, which isn't a good thing to end on because it's kind of... I mean, I've already reviewed all these figures, but we're going to open it up anyway. And because for those of you that don't already have them, you might be interested. And make sure you check out my Marvel playlist if you haven't already. But let's open it up and see. Which, I'm not even certain which set this is anymore. Oh, so this is 2 steps back, right? Or is it 1 step? 1 step. So we have Black Panther, which is up for pre-order individually at Big Bad Toy Store. Use the link in the description below. I'm going to be I can't do that. That's going to make way too much noise for you guys. Then we have the Nick Fury with the alternate heads, which is cool. You guys can army build this guy. He's also up for pre-order individually. So stock up on those before they end up costing... I just said I wasn't going to do it, and I did it again. I'm sorry if that went through all of the things into the mic. Anyway, the old Shield Agents are skyrocketed in price now, so get those before they sell out. There's Nuke. What's he doing with his hands? I don't know why they do that. You know, if you're going to make a blister for a figure, make it so that the figure fits in the blister. We have Cap. Another Cap in there. And here's the other one. Cap again. And Red Guardian, which is not my favorite figure in the world. And Iron Man, which is also, Iron Man and Cap are also in that 3-pack that they showed at Entertainment Earth. But I don't particularly like Entertainment Earth, so I'm waiting, just like for the Guardians 5-pack that came out. It was a 5-pack, I think. I'm waiting for Big Bad Toy Store to have that also, because I'd rather buy from them. I like them a whole bunch more. But anyway, you get the Iron Man, the Cap, and Spider-Man, and they're not selling out, so I wouldn't worry about it. I would wait, like I'm doing, and get it at Big Bad Toy Store. Anyways, I think we're going to call it there, because that's 15 minutes, almost 16 minutes already. So yeah, I think I opened a few things, right? I did, so that's okay. And the rest we're going to do for reviews. So let me know what you guys want to see first. I'll try to do that. I'm definitely going to do the newer figures first, Vegeta and Bowser for sure. And then the 2-body Coon and Chan. We're going to do those. I think that'll be it, though. Let me know, though. You never know. I might be able to mix it in a little bit and see. That wasn't mixing like mixing. That was me just making hand motions that don't actually fit anything that I'm saying. All right, that's it. I'm done. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you want to see, and I will see you guys in the next video.